نستعينه ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Alhamdulillah, we're here dealing with Ajrumiyah, dealing with the issue of badal. Okay, so now we're dealing with badal. Badal is, as a term, let me write it out for you. Badal, say that word.
Badal.
Badal means to change something. Change. Okay, like if I gave you a certain amount of money, Zainab, and then I gave you $1, and I wanted you to badal, to badalinaha. What happened?
You want me to give you something else, badal means
Exchange.
yeah, like
What's that?
trade.
It's like trade or changing it, okay? So if I gave you a paper dollar, then I would expect you to give me a whole bunch of quarters back, okay? Or some nickels or some dimes, when I would change that into something else. So that's what the meaning of badal means. As a terminology that we're going to use in Ajrumiyah, it is to change the rule, to change the word that we just used, okay? And to use another word in its place, okay? But it's going to have the same ruling of the first word. Okay? And it's 4 types. How many types of badal?
4 types.
4 types of badal. So let me give you a poem because it's very easy and it's the last of the tawabi'. It's the last of those things that follow in its ruling and changing everything like that. Hey, you, come ta'ala huna. Okay? Alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. Ijlisi. Ijlis. I'm sorry. So, say, idasmun. إذا اسم أبدل say أبدل من اسم ينهل. So it says إذا اسم أبدل من اسم ينهل. إذا اسم say إذا اسم أبدل من اسم ينهل إعرابه I'm sorry إعرابه والفعل أيضا يبدل. So it says إذا اسم أبدل من اسم ينحل إعرابه والفعل أيضا يبدل. It says when there is an ismun. What is an ismun? An ismun is a person, place, thing, or description, right? So, sit up. So, be quiet, baby. If it's a listen, Maria, be quiet. So if the ismun is changed, ubdila, from another ismun, and an ismun is a supernoun, right? A person, place, thing, or a description, right? It's changed from another ismun, yunhalu, and yunhalu means it's taken away, okay? It's made thin, it's gone away, okay? So i'rabahu wal fi'lu, and its i'rab is going to be carried over. And i'rab is the changes that happen at the end of a word. الإعراب تغيير أواخر الكلمة. Okay? So, it says والفعل أيضا يبدل. And an action, and a فعل is a كلمة دلت على معنى في نفسها وقد اقترنت بإحدى ثلاثة أزمنة. Right? So, here in this case, the فعل also, it can change. Okay? You mean one فعل and you catch another one and you put it there. Okay? انتبه لهذا من فضلك هنا. أيضا يبدل. It can also be changed. All right? So it says here, أقسامه أربعة فإن ترد if it's written إحصاؤها فاسمع إحصاؤها فاسمع لقولي تستفد. Okay, Here we have, this is basically all we need to know at this part, and then we're going to go into the different types. Okay, so it explains, it says, أقسامه أربعة فإن ترد إحصاؤها فاسمع لقوم تستفد. It says, so, how many types of bedel is there?
4.
Okay, well, come on, say it loud, guys. Don't sit there and look at me. How many types is there?
4.
There's 4 types of bedel, right? It says, أقسامه أربعة فإن ترد. And if you want to write it down, إحصاؤها, meaning if you want to memorize it, if you want to make sure you have it clear, فاسمع لقولي تستفد. Then listen to what I am saying, you will benefit. Okay? فاسمع لقولي, فاسمع, so then listen to what I have to say, to my statement, you will benefit. Let me erase this board right here. It just hook. It just. إذا اسم أبدل من اسم ينحل إعرابه والفعل أيضا ينحل أقسامه 4 فإن ترد إحصاؤها فاسمع لقولي تستفد. فبدل شيء من الشيء كجاء. What's the rest of it, Maymuna? You're not paying attention to your book, are you? There's no benefit in having a book if you don't read it. Okay? فبدل شيء, listen. فبدل شيء من الشيء. Okay? من الشيء. كجاء. Okay, we're getting into the example. The first example we're getting is called بدل شيء من الشيء. Say that.
بدل شيء من الشيء.
كجاء زيد. So جاء زيد is the first example, right? كجاء زيد أخوك. أخوك, and the rest of it just ends up on ذا سرر. ذا سرور بهجة. And bahija here just means, sururun bahija means the person who is here. This part right here, the sururun bahija means the happy guy. The happy-go-lucky guy, you know? Huh? What is a guy? Not? Not. Yeah, this is not describing akhuka. Jazakallah khair. So this would be not describing him. So here, it says Zaydun, but here, right here, how come akhuka's not? Because it could be called not, because it's a tawabi, but it's doing a job more than just describing. It's badal. In place of Zayd, we're going to say akhuk. Okay? So it's clarifying which Zayd. Since it's clarifying which Zayd, it's not just not, it is what? Badal. Okay? Instead of saying I saw Zayd, I saw your brother. Okay? But let's say you have 5 brothers, right? So you could say Ja'a akhuk. Zayd, okay? So Zayd clarifies which akhuk. So that we badal, and we would call this atful bayan. Badal shay min shay could also be what? Atful bayan, meaning it clarifies at the end of it who exactly is being spoken about. Yes?
Now, doesn't the surur al-bahija
Right.
clarify which akhuk you're talking about?
No, it just gives you not to, because you already told which brother, because you said Zaydun akhuka. So that tells you which Zayd you're talking about and which brother you're talking about. Unless you got 5 brothers named Zayd or 2 brothers named Zayd, one is Sad and one is the Surur and Bahija, you know. But actually this was just written as not just to clarify the debate, to get the line finished. Okay? Does that answer your question? Okay, so the next one will be Badal al-Ishtimali. The other one will be Badal. It says, وَبَدَلُوا. I'm sorry. وَبَدَلُوا بَعْضِ البعض من الكل. This is the second type right here. بعض من الكل. Say بعض من الكل. Some from the whole thing. A part of the whole, we would say. Part of the whole. Okay? So you don't mean the whole thing, but you mean بعض من الكل. Let me see what you got there. Kaman. Okay, Kaman, I wasn't finished. I just was trying to give the name of it first. You understand? Badal al-ba'd min al-kull. Okay? This is the name of this ruling, Maymuna. Okay? Then we go, as we said, Maymuna said, we have to finish it. Kaman. Say kaman. Ya'kul. Raghifan. I always use this example because I love it. Ya'kul raghifan. Raghifan. Nisfahu. Yu'ta. Thaman. Thaman. I used to claim it. Tadfa. Tadfa thaman. Okay? But you can say yu'ta thaman as that comes in the poem, but I always change it to tadfa thaman. It says here, وَبَدَلُوا بَعْضُ مِنَ الْكُلِّ. What does part of the whole mean? It means that you say the whole thing, but you only mean a part of it. Like if I say, tell Zainab or Kulthum, kiss your teacher, her hand. See, that's badal. I said, kiss your teacher. That's the whole thing, the teacher, right? But then when I say her hand, I give you the part that I actually mean. So I made the badal of that. You guys understand that?
Yes, sir. What about tell the children to come here? Your sisters.
Okay, right. If you're standing in the park and there's a bunch of children, all of them playing, and if you say, tell the children to come here, your sisters, right? And then you mean by that, you said to children, but you don't mean all the children in the park. You just mean who? Your sisters. So that's part of the whole. You understand what I mean? So that's badal when you say it like that. Okay? So, يَأْكُلُ رَغِيفًا نِصْفَهُ يَدْفَى ثَمَنًا. And the example they give is this one. Hajar, من فضلك لو سمحتي. You know, it's like كمان يأكل رغيفا نصفه يعطى الثمن. So whoever eats رغيفا, a loaf of bread, half of it, nisfahu, he has to pay the price for the whole thing. Okay? Even though he only ate part of it, he has to pay for all of it. That's what we mean. Zainab Kumi. Al-Aqdamiki. So this is just an example. It was a funny way of remembering part of the whole. So if you mention part of the whole thing, you still got to pay for, and you only ate half of it, you still got to pay for the whole thing. You two, stand up over there, please. Okay. Now, not you, Kulthum. Ijlisi. Now, let me erase this from the board. That's the two. There's two types already. We have shay min shay, something for something else. You just change the whole thing, right? And also you can say بدل البعض من الكل كمان يأكل رغيفا نصفه يدفع or يعطى الثمن. Now we have two more types, because how many types of badal are there?
4.
Okay, so there's 4 types of badal. How many have we gone so far?
2.
2 types. Let's see how the rest of them play out. وبدل الاشتمالي. Say that part. Say بدل الاشتمالي. وبدل الاشتمال. الاشتمال. It's a big word, right? نحو راقني. Say راقني. This doesn't go together, okay? I'm going to give you... First, let me explain what بدل اشتمالي, okay? This is the 3rd type. And this is general. To change, what you mean is comprehensive. It means the shama'il, the whole thing.
It's like you're not talking to yourself, you're talking to like the whole thing, like the whole thing.
It's almost like badal al-ba'd min al-kull, but you're referring to something in someone, meaning it's ishtimal. It makes up the character or the part of that person. So you said nahwu raqani Muhammadu. Say Muhammadun. Raqani Muhammadun. Muhammad amazes me. Okay? That's what you say. Muhammad amazes me. This is shimal. We talking about the whole thing of Muhammad? No. We say jamaluhu. Jamaluhu. That's what amazes me. Muhammad raqani Muhammadun jamaluhu fashaqani. Okay? I love his beauty. You know what I'm saying? And his beauty just amazes me. Okay? I love it. I'm desiring it. Okay? To see it. Somebody, huh? Yeah, I changed it in my book when I wrote it back in the days. I put their names there, and they weren't even born yet. Okay? So, so anyway, here it says, وَبَدَلُ الْإِجْتِمَالِ. For ishtimal, his beauty, it makes him up. It's part of what makes up Muhammad. Okay? It's part of who Muhammad is. So I can mention Muhammad, but if I want to be clear about what about Muhammad amazes me, جماله or علمه. Okay? أعجبني علي علمه. Okay? Ali amazes me, right? I'm amazed with Ali. علمه وأدابه, and his adab and his knowledge. You understand? But his adab and his knowledge are comprehensive, and they make up, excuse me, Alhamdulillah. يحتكم الله يصلح بالكم.
Does the word ishtimal come from
Shama'il. Naam, of course.
So does it mean only the description of the person?
It's right. It's part of the character, part of the makeup of the person. Of course, it's on the scale of ifta'al. Ifta'al, and it's from the root word is shama'al.
Can you use it for things also?
If that thing makes up, if that the character or the thing that's in that, whatever you're referring to.
Let's talk about Raghib. Can you say like the taste of it?
Naam. Or, you know, right, but, right. You say رائحتها أعجبتني خبز أعجبني خبز, right? Bread, I'm amazed with bread. You know, رائحتها, right? I love the smell of it. Or I'm sorry, رائحته, its smell. You say whatever of that thing, because its smell makes up bread, right? Its sight. Oh, I love bridges. منظورته, you know, the way they look. Okay, that's part of what it is. Or its heights. Okay. Whatever, if it's comprehensive and it makes up that thing. Okay, it's part of the description or the part of that thing. Okay? Okay, so, you guys understand that?
Yes, sir.
How many we got left?
One more.
One more, that's it?
Yes, sir.
It's pretty easy, right? And this is the one that everybody knows. وَبَدَلُوا غَلَط. Everybody say it. وَبَدَلُوا غَلَط. Right, so بَدَلُوا غَلَط is the fourth one. What is بَدَلُوا غَلَط?
And the opposite of wrong.
The opposite of wrong? The غلط. Right, so to change something wrong. So بَدَلُوا غَلَط is a mistake on the tongue. Is when you make a mistake. Where you said something, what is badal galat? I intend to say Zainab. When I call you guys, what do I say? Badal galat. I look at Kulthum and I say, Ramla, come here. Right? I say, Ramla, Zainab, Maymuna, Kulthum, you know, Hind, Tali. Until I get it right, right? So that's badal galat. Excuse me? Right. I passed Kulthum, right. But you understand that? I intend to say the one I'm looking at, but I say someone else. We call that what? Badalul Galat. Because immediately after it, I say the name that I mean. Okay? Come here, Hud, Yunus. You understand? Yes. Ta'al, Ayub, Yunus. You understand? Ta'al, Ayub, Yunus. You see what I did? That was Badalu what? Galat. Because I meant to say Hud, I mean Yunus. Man.
You did it right now.
My nose is blown.
And you did it right now. You just said I meant to say Yunus.
No, I did that on purpose. Man. Must be the weather make my nose do like that, huh? I don't know. I didn't know that. Or maybe Eunice made me sick. Eunice made you sick? Okay. Sit down, Hood, Eunice. You see that? I keep doing badal al-ghalat. So, badal al-ghalat is to say the word say a word mistakenly, okay? No. Mistakenly, and then you follow it up by saying what? The correct word, okay? Okay, so you got that? Nahwu, so we say nahwu, which means like or for example. Nahwu means for example, right? Qad rakab. Qad rakab. What does that mean? Qad rakab. Someone's riding or someone rode. Or Zaydun. Qad rakab Zaydun What we gonna say he rode? Himaran. But what did he really ride?
Haysan.
Oh yeah, Hasanan or Farasan. Yabghi la'ab.
Why do we keep using Zaydan?
Well, I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, so yabghi la'ab. Now, what we mean here is that قد ركب زيد حمارا فرسا يبغي لعب. What does that mean? It means that Zayd rode on a horse. Faras is a horse. Okay. Yabghi, he did that desiring to go what? Play. La'ib. Wait. So he said yabghi la'ib. But we said what? Himaran first, right?
Yes, sir.
Did he ride a himar to go play? Can you ride a himar to go play? No, we did. Remember in Mauritania, we rode that. Everybody was riding the donkey just to try to see him to do something. He wouldn't do anything. And everybody was trying to ride him just to see if he would do anything anybody said, and he never would. So you don't ride a himar because himars are hard-headed. They don't listen. They're not going to go where you want them to go. Okay, so you ride a faras, a good horse, in order to go play and go ride around. But we said himaran before. So this is badal al-ghalat, right? So we changed it to, faras would be the badal al-ghalat because we changed this from himaran to farasan. Now, what did you say, Eunice? What do you want to say?
I thought Hassan means horse.
Hisan does mean horse, but farasan means horse also, okay? Faras means the type of horse that is a trained horse to go and do type of thing. Like when you say a farasan shuja, you mean by that a knight. Someone who knows how to go ride and everything like that, okay? Now, so also the thing about it, Zaydun. You ask, why do we use Zaydun all the time? There's three words that we usually use all the time. Zayd, we use Amr, and we use Bekr. Bekr. Every Bekr, Zayd, and Amr. In that order. Bekr, Zayd, and Amr. Say Bekr, Zayd, and Amr. We use these words because in English, whenever you want to use... Now, there's a funny story I could tell you about it, but I'm going to save that for later time because we want to end the class right here. But see, in English, they say Tom, Dick, and Harry. You said... And Jerry. No, Tom, Dick, and Harry, okay? These are generally words used to mean anybody. You say any Tom, Dick, and Harry. That means anybody in the street. La ta'rifino, right? Any man that you don't know or any person that you don't know, he's any Tom and Dick and Harry. You gonna let any Tom, Dick, and Harry come in your house? Do you understand? That means anybody, not literally these persons. But in Arabic, we don't say that. We say any Bekr, Zayd, and Amr. Any Bekr, Zayd, wa Amr. And we don't even say what. We say any Bekr, Zayd, Amr. You're going to let any one of these guys come in? Not that they really exist, okay? No. It's just that's the name that we call for anybody. Does that make sense? Yes. So we use these three words, these three names all the time in examples. Especially Zayd, Bekr, Amr. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.